vote, but I do believe that you can serve and you can make the city proud, and I wish you good luck with this.
Anything, Mr. McCarthy?
Mr. Mayor, thank you. I just want to sort of echo what Mr. Kimmel and Mr. Hempstead have already said. And I perhaps have known Mr. Dunne for the longest of anyone in the room, perhaps. I think I met him the first meeting he came out. And in that time, I've known him to be extremely engaged and interested in Norwalk across all facets of the things we've discussed. And in fact, earlier this summer, he even went on the tour on bicycle of the urban core with me, including the Harbor Loop Trail, well before this appointment was even discussed. So he has exactly what it takes, I think, to serve on the Planning Commission. Of that, I have no doubt. I'm a little taken aback, I guess, disappointed to hear people sort of assuming that he will not do something. I don't think there is any fact and evidence to suggest that. And I also have to question a little bit of double standard. There's the First Amendment that I think applies to us all. We have a right to free speech, and especially somebody that stands up and signs their names to things as opposed to hiding behind pseudonyms online is to be respected. And to contrast that with making extremely personal videos and things like that is not even in the same breath. Okay? But beyond that, certainly I'll support him, and I think he's going to do a great job. Thank you.
Anything further? Mr. McClave.
I just have a point of inquiry through the chair of the Corporation Council. I'm just not remembering this right. There is a deadline prior to a mayoral election, after which the mayor can make appointments to vacancies. And I'm just not sure. Could you remind me of that?
Sure. The appointments cannot be made less than 7 days before an election, nor prior to the mayor being sworn in following the election.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McClave. Anything else? If not, if I could briefly comment. I appreciate Mr. Watts and Mr. Dunne has a right of free speech. I think if anybody's read any of the newspapers or some of the blogs, we've seen some current commission members that have had a free reign on me. And with all, not due respect to Mr. Willie, I'm not talking about my opponent, but some other members of the zoning have had free reign on me and gotten pretty tough on me. So I know what it's like sometimes when you make appointments to zoning that don't quite work out. But I think it is a little unfair to prejudge Bill and on his abilities. His resume speaks for himself. Writer, works right here. He understands the problems of the city. We've all been on both sides, and I remember a councilman, I think February meeting of last year, who said, you know what, we're all in the public eye, and we're all subject to criticism, and we have to learn how to take it. And Mr. Dunne has some ability to give it, and some people have to learn how to take it, as we all have to learn how to take it. So with that, I'm going to call a roll call.
Mr. Hempstead?
Here. I mean, yes.
Ms.
I'm here and I'm a yes.
Ms. Yes.